Generally used to thicken sauces.
Why was I locked in a closet?
What are our lives? Generally, I open with a fact about cornstarch, and he asks about why he was locked in a closet.
Well, you locked me in a closet.
I did. But you belong in a closet.
False.
Roger.
What up?
Does Caleb belong in a closet?
Does Caleb belong in the closet? That's a good
Don't swing
question.
that way.
You sure, Caleb?
Have you seen Kimberly?
True. I have seen Kimberly. But I've also seen you as well.
That's just rude.
It's not rude. It's accepted.
Roger, you should join us tonight. We're gonna drive around and video more. Tell more to our wonderful viewers. I'm cooking. It's fun. I like to cook. Cooking is fun. This is a simple meal though. It's just hamburger helper. It's 3 cheese ziti. My background in cooking makes it to where basically the only difference is I don't use timers.
Don't forget, it makes a great homemade lube.
Yeah. Used to make oobleck, thickened sauces, and homemade lube.
Cornstarch. For your corniest needs.
Good for the soul.
I'm white. I don't have a soul.
Roger does. He's not here, though. His soul isn't either. It's somewhere in a box of Twinkies.
Oof. Or in a bag of Cheetos.
Or in a bag of Cheetos. Roger eats Cheetos.
A lot.
And it's really unhealthy.
Yes, you do.
That is a lie. You lived off of Cheetos on the, during the whole frickin' PASIC trip.
That is a nearly 20-hour car ride.
It was about 20 hours.
You...
Only because of the Blizzard.
But you
Oh, no,
kept
because- no.
eating Cheetos.
The blizzard wasn't even it. It was the breadsticks.
That was a little bit of the blizzard.
It was a little bit of the blizzard, but the blizzard made the breadsticks lose their shit.
The breadsticks are 2 people.
Yes. Adam and Andrew. Andrew is okay. But Andrew plus Adam is not okay. Because Adam makes everyone worse. We don't like Adam.
What is this?
It's to one of these.
Oh.
You want me to put it up there?
No. What? Like, it's not...
It makes
Like,
this go like
I
this.
know what it's for, but, like, why would we ever use it?
I don't know.
It seems like it should just go on the garbage, because it's already bent and broken.
Then do it. Throw it away. I don't want it.
It almost didn't go in.
That sounded like it almost didn't go in. Are you just, cleaning up?
I mean, like, why is there so much shit on top of
I
it?
asked you about that when I moved in, and you said, "Oh, you know."
This is on top
And
of
I
the
quote, "Oh, you know."
fridge. This is just on top of the fridge.
Now he has a problem with it. Why are you like this?
Why are any of us like this? How the...
That was awful.
Yeah, I was trying to fix how awful it was to begin with.
Yeah.
Very fucking sharp.
Yes.
I was just trying to press the tape down so it would cut through, because at first it wasn't down far enough
Did
to
you
cut.
cut yourself?
Came very close.
Came very close to cutting yourself.
Yes.
Good job.
Eh. I've done much worse things as far as almost life-threatening than cutting my own finger.
We should talk about that tonight. All
Accidental
the stupid...
life-threatening stuff that I've done. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, we
Okay,
can
so
start now. Start with you.
Yeah. So number one, right there in that sink, pointing is hard camera-wise.
Boom.
Right there in that sink, I nearly killed myself with mustard gas because I was using
I forgot about that.
dish soap, which has ammonia in it, and then Mr. Clean,
I'll get up here so that we're the same size.
hold on.
Yeah.
Let's see what it's
Never
actually
mind.
called.
It's magic erasers.
Yeah, magic erasers.
Yeah. Not sponsored, unless you want to be.
I don't think they want to be.
I doubt it.
Since I almost made mustard gas with their product.
You know who to call.
So magic erasers have bleach in them, plus ammonia, which is in almost all dish soap. I used that to wash dishes and then started coughing violently. But stayed there for like 15 to 20 minutes doing dishes.
He was by himself.
Yeah, that was when I was living here on my own.
Yeah. He's lived here for about a year longer than we have.
Yeah.
Longer than Roger and I have. We moved in August. He was alone here.
I should never be left alone.
Ever. And that's why that's part of the reason why we pretty much spend all day together. Unless his girlfriend's over, in which case I'm not with them.
I almost accidentally killed myself.
Yeah. And we don't want that. Definitely not. We don't want that. No. Why would we ever want that?
Do you want rent paid?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want a friend?
I'm used to not having friends. You don't understand. Alright, another life-threatening thing from you.
Let's see. There
I'll
was.
be right back.
So there was the time my papa is on my dad's side. He has a camp in Mississippi, and it's very far, like out of city limits. So doing bonfires and stuff is fine. He at one point tore down a garage that was just old and run down, and put everything from said garage into a bonfire. That included some cans of unopened paint.
I was waving at the camera from my room, which is right back there. You probably won't be able to see me because it's very dark.
Did you hear the beginning of the story?
Grandpa burning some stuff, including paint.
Yeah. Unopened cans of paint. They exploded.
As one does.
In that bonfire. I was about 10 feet from it. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't almost die, but in 3rd grade, I got into a bike wreck where, like, I was swerving between lines in the road, and at one point my bike went that way, and I kept going that way, and face planted, going, like, max speed for a 3rd grader, which I think I
30 miles an hour?
No, I gauged it like a week before that happened, actually, by having my mom drive next to me while I was riding, and it was about 15 miles an hour. I could ride a bike as a kid.
I mean, that's also, like, average-ish.
Average for, like, older people, I feel like. I feel like 15 is good. But, anyway, so I face planted going 15 miles an hour into concrete. We got to the ER and they asked me if I had been hit by a car.
Wonderful.
Because I looked pretty bad. As you can see.
You don't look much better now.
Correct. That wound me up in braces for 6 years. Because it messed up my front teeth.
I have a lot of teeth problems.
I have an obsession with ranch.
I mean, I normally add sour cream to these things.
Ranch is just so good.
My obsession, by the way. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in there and then bring y'all. Because I want to carry my drink. That was a moist shot.
Please, no. Let's not talk about the word moist.
You don't like me talking about moist? There was a girl in high school that hated that word. There were several, but there was one that really, really hated it.
Yeah. I knew a lot of girls in high school that didn't like the word moist.
Yeah.
Just made them all.
Going back to Kappa. So, we live at Kappa pretty much. Like, we live off campus. This is real dark.
It is indeed.
Watch out, puddle.
You're a puddle.
If it's too dark, we'll just put a little happy picture of us over all of this audio. Or our editor will. Thank you, Ashley. Love you.
Can we talk about the fact that Charmander has a Cubone head?
Yeah, that's the Halloween skin. He has a fucking...
It's pretty fucking dark when you think about it.
Yeah.
He's wearing the mother's head of another
I don't think it's a
Pokemon.
real... I think it's a fake one. I think if you look at the side, there's so marks or something.
I mean, yeah, but still.
It's still kind of fucked up. Spooky, scary skeletons.
It's still Charmander saying, hey, you wear your mom's head and so do I.
Your mom's fucking dead. Tell me if there's any interesting Pokemon. Fun times. Hit me with your car. Do it. Do it. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Okay, they aren't gonna hit me. That's okay.
All of that, yes.
This is actually really fun. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I've enjoyed filming so far. We might run into Caroline.
Yeah.
Her
sculpture thing.
Yeah. One of our friends is making a big pocket watch sculpture out of cardboard.
Is that what she's making?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't actually, hear y'all's discussion.
Yeah. Well, I asked her about that a couple days ago.
Oh, gotcha.
So, she's and they're supposedly making small things big.
Small things big.
In that class right now. So, she's pretty much working 24/7 on it and killing herself doing so.
Sounds like you need a growth ray.
Yeah. Either make the sculpture out of cardboard or invent a growth ray.
Yes. And then just hit it with the growth ray.
Yeah, which do you think is better?
small thing big.
Yeah. Can you even see that? The clock? It's all whited out here. I mean,
What?
well, now you're in the way.
Oh, clock.
Clock.
Nice clock. It's just...
Really bright.
Yeah.
That's the Pi Kappa Phi clock. You're in something like that.
I'm in Phi Mu Alpha.
Yeah, one of those. Campus is arranged like this, and so it's really kind of hard to stand in a place and find and know what you're looking at. Like especially, yeah, turpin lights are off. We're thinking about so no one's gonna really get onto us for this video, right?
Shouldn't.
Because this is illegal.
People do illegal stuff in videos and nothing happens, right?
Sure. Don't sue us.
Pretty sure that's how street racing works.
Yeah, that's a thing. Okay. Man, this is a much better angle.
Because people definitely street race.
This is a much better angle. You get way less of her chin.
There's literally TV shows of people street racing.
Yeah.
And saying if they get caught by the cops, they will do whatever.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn this around.
Of legality.
Sorry about that. Legal stuff, right? So, turpin is not for public recreational use. We aren't gonna be doing recreational stuff, so it's okay. There's not a giant sign that says not for hanging out.
I think that's what recreation is, friend.
No, maybe. That's a good point. Turpin is massive, right?
I wouldn't say massive.
It's big. It's really big. It's not the biggest football stadium by any means.
Sorry, I grew up 30 minutes from LSU, so this just isn't big to me.
I grew up in small town Houghton.
Yeah.
Okay, it's actually becoming a bigger town, but yeah, not near LSU. Man, those lights are bright. I mean, we'll have to do some climbing.
Yeah.
Again, this is not supposed to happen. I actually haven't ever heard of anyone getting kicked out of Turpin. I know that they're you can't go in Turpin, but right here, just pull up to there and then Jump over.
That could work.
Yeah. Ooh, muddy. Let's do that.
Okay. You want to get a video of me doing that?
Sure. Do you want me to do it first so you know what to do?
No, I got this.
Okay. That was way more athletic than I expected it to be.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Ooh.
That didn't go bad. Here.
I'm too heavy. I might go in over there because I'm too heavy to jump that high.
Okay.
I might look over here too. So you're in. I'm just too heavy. There's not enough of a lip for me to push up is the thing.
Yeah.
And I can do that. I'm no.
I mean,
Worse.
how
I'm
much?
just gonna go around over here.
How much of the bar can you grab from over here?
I can grab the lower of the top 2 bars.
Yeah, just kind of like, not pull yourself up, but like use your feet up against the wall to kind of walk up.
Yeah. I could try and jump and grab here, so I'd have a better angle to pull up.
There you go.
I had to use a vent. Now I just have to get over this,
Yeah.
which is also very tall. I'm just a big guy.
You are indeed.
I'm just gonna do like this move.
Not a bad idea. There you go.
If I
Yeah.
had fallen there, that would have been hilarious but devastating.
Yeah. Earth would have shaken.
What can I say? I'm one dense motherfucker with a hell of an ass.
Here's your jacket.
Just a second. Okay. That's my description. That's my physical description of myself. By the way. That's what it says on my Tinder profile.
Is it really?
No.
That should be exactly what you make.
Okay, I'll change it. Like right whenever we get home.
So what are we doing here?
And just being in Turpin.
Alright.
I like Turpin a lot. So we can go down onto the field from that side. I don't want to risk going to that side of the field.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, that plus officers that were down that hill, you know. Also, being loud, let's not do that. Now we just have to worry about getting out.
We can get out of the same spot.
Yeah. I just feel like it's going to be way less graceful.
Oh, definitely. I can't fall with grace.
I know how to fall.
Like, you know how in,
Oh, it's dark.
You know how in Toy Story when Woody and Buzz are talking about flying and he says, "This isn't flying, it's falling with style."
Yeah.
I don't have the style.
Yeah. So that was the home side. That's the home side right there.
Can you see the N at the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
In
that's the
for
most important.
Northwestern.
I feel like that's the most important part of the stadium.
Yeah. It really is. You can so the thing is you can see that N from anywhere on campus.
And from miles off.
Yeah. You can 100% see it from anywhere on campus. You can almost see it from anywhere in Natchitoches. That's how tall this stadium is.
Or just how small Natchitoches is.
Well, that too, yeah. In a little bit of both. We're not going to... It'll be fine.
Okay.
Don't worry. If someone starts yelling, we'll just be like, okay, we're leaving. Is that open? God damn it.
The gate is open.
So the gate is open. If that isn't the embodiment of this channel.
Okay, so here's what we say. If we get in trouble, we just say, "Oh, the gate was open." So we
Yeah, the gate was
wanted
open.
to walk around.
I totally went in through the gate.
Yeah.
This is going to be too dark to see.
What's in here?
I don't know. Oh, flashlight. Nice. No, just look around. I'll follow you.
So we're not there. All right, so team, we're gonna have this guy. He's gonna run the play. that way to the other team, and then these guys are gonna fuck off.
And I think these three should do the hokey pokey.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Solid.
I just wanted to go into Turpin, have some, like, live a little, you know? Yeah. We could go on to the practice field. We could show them the practice field. Yeah. Because I didn't really show them much of the practice field. So you wanna?
We can go back out the gate.
Yeah.
Because that's open. Or do you want to jump the fence again?
Let's jump the fence. No.
Fall without style?
Yeah.
Let's do it. And away we go.
You have to go up to here through this gap.
Right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I was doing that flawless. Perfect.
I can't fit through there.
Kind of hurt my dick a little bit.
Yeah. That wasn't bad. There you go. It's still filming.
Perfect.
Jacket. Camera.
Action.
This isn't gonna work. I'm too big.
Do it.
I'm too big. I'm gonna fall.
That's okay.
I'm gonna eat shit.
Content.
Don't understand. This isn't gonna be good.
You got this. It'll be fine.
What if instead I gave you a head start and I raced you to the gate?
Okay, but you gotta take jacket back.
Okay, that's fine. Goodbye, phone.
Oh, am I taking it? Okay.
Filming.
Actually,
Wait, you film on yours?
yeah, I'll film on mine, you film on yours.
Okay.
I'm gonna film face.
Yeah. I will too. Ready? Set. Go. Give him a head start because he's got to run around. Okay.
And we're off. Oh, jeez. There's a big old hole there. There's holes everywhere. Oh my god.
Let's do this. Ooh. I'm not wearing the right pants to run today. Also, these steps are really steep.
Cooper's faster than me, though. Like, legit. He's so fast. For no reason.
There's no money on this either. It's just for pride.
Oh, there's stairs. Damn it, he beat me. I am so tired.
I saw your shadow. And I just went, I saw a shadow. I'm sorry, I just don't think I could have made it.
Severely out.
So as a kid, I had a friend named Josh. And we were best friends. We lived right near each other. He was always more built than me, stronger, faster, everything. Because like, okay, so Hollises are built sturdy. Like every male on my dad's side of the family is built really sturdy and kind of stout. And I was a little twig of a thing. That hadn't quite kicked in yet. So like right now I can lift anything, you know. I'm a big, strong, heavy guy. But Josh was faster than me and stronger and everything. And I never saw myself being able to be stronger than him. But I could see myself being faster. So I ran every day. I ran a lot. Every day was leg day. Every day was cardio. And I became faster than Josh. And then I just stayed fast. I never got any slower. I'm pretty heavy. I'm just above 6 foot. Just a yeah, sorry about that. Had to catch Pokemon. Gotta catch them all, right? Like Abigail.
Oof.
There's some jokes that we just won't. describe. Okay, back to me being fast and being big. So I'm a big guy. I'm not supposed to be fast. I'm just above 6 feet tall, and I'm about 260 pounds. Really dense, because my growth was stunted.
Yes,
so,
he is this tall, but stunted growth.
Yeah. From 2 different reasons, too. But, my bones are a bit more dense, and a lot more dense than other people's. I've done some stuff that I definitely should have broken something, but never have, because I drink milk. I didn't used to be lactose intolerant, and it was the best portion of my life. Because I also didn't have a worry in the world when I was younger. Like, I mean, I had my dad that I had to worry about, and, you know.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to worry about milk. But, yeah, I'm really fast. I'm not, like, super fast. I'm just faster than I should be. I'm faster than average. And for a bigger than average guy, that's not normal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not built like a running back. I'm built like maybe a halfback. Because I can take hits. But,
I wouldn't know football terms.
yeah, my dad was huge into football, so I know some. I say as I push up my glasses, God. I know some.
It's simple.
Yeah. How are you able to do the thing? Well,
You see,
it's actually quite simple.
from the
Okay.
way the air molecules moved in the room, and the fact that there were 50,000 more molecules in the room compared to usual,
Yeah.
I knew that you would be there.
Yeah, I know exactly where you would be. I'm gonna show you the back of Prather. We might show you the front of it later.
There it is. It's also
Giant.
It's also got no ass.
Yeah.
There's nothing pretty about the back, but it exists.
It's a very big basketball, volleyball Coliseum. It actually is big compared to a lot of others.
Yeah.
As opposed to Prather, which is behind.
Right there.
You mean Turpin?
No, Turpin, which is behind us, right there. They're names. Why do I care about names?
I don't know. Maybe the viewers care.
Yeah,
We don't.
if any of you go here, you are perfectly able to punch me in the face for getting those wrong. If you care so much about them being Turpin and Prather, respectively. If you care that much, punch me in the face. Do it. All right, so we're
I
coming.
dare you.
Yeah. See what'll happen. No. Okay, so we're coming up. Oh, there's the Alumni Plaza. Alumni Plaza, which
I don't know
is
anything
kind of
else about
lackluster.
it.
Yeah. It's pretty much just a, pavilion. I always almost say gazebo whenever I mean pavilion.
I mean, most gazebos are in pavilions.
Yeah. It's just confusing words, you know. Words no do good. So we're coming up on the practice field, which is actually pretty nice. Dude, we scared those tennis players whenever we started drumming.
Yeah.
So Thursday we were down here with the drum line. And as soon as we started playing, I saw a bunch of tennis players, which the tennis courts are right next to the practice field. I saw a bunch of tennis players jump, and I think one of them missed because we
Good.
scared them. It wasn't an actual game; they were just practicing, so it doesn't matter as much.
Still, good that they missed.
Yeah. Okay. So
Here is the practice field.
Got
It's nice
two
and
real
big.
big light posts right in the center of it.
Yeah. Real convenient, right on the 15 on this side. I think it's on the 20 over there.
Think so? 20 or 25, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. There's you can barely
No,
see it.
it's 15 on both.
15 on both? Interesting. There's the tower, but you can barely see it.
Our practice field is a giant asphalt parking lot.
Yeah.
and people park on it
A lot.
a lot. Yeah.
I always sort of joke about making it a team building exercise to get
To
a bunch
pick
of
them up
people-
and move them.
Yeah. to
We
pick
did
'em
that
up
at my
and
high school.
We could totally do it. We have the
We
manpower.
have a lot of big guys in this band,
The
and we
band
are
is
a
300
340-piece performers.
We say
band.
the same thing a lot.
Yeah. We're the same person, is the thing. We're very similar.
Very.
Oh, that lighthouse. Not really a lighthouse, but kind of. I like this angle. It's just exhausting.
Yeah. We should get a selfie stick.
Yeah, like a selfie stick and then just brace it against my hip.
Yeah.
To do that? Yeah.
Selfie stick plus harness.
Ugh, disgusting. Just put it against your hip. It'll be fine.
You ever just want to like throw your phone into the river?
I actually had that just a minute ago. It's called the Call of the Void.
Yeah. You just want to die.
It's the instinct that makes you want to swerve into oncoming traffic, or
jump
jump
off
off
a
of a
cliff.
tall building or something, or a cliff, or do something drastic,
Like throw your phone into
like
the
throw your phone into the river, just to see what would happen. It's called the Call of the Void, and I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because every time I'm like, I wonder how many times I could skip my phone across the lake. Because it's a nice flat phone, just like perfect for skipping rocks.
Ooh, I think I have 2 old phones. Maybe
Yeah.
we could do that with one of them.
I mean, a phone is just a rock that we tricked into thinking.
Yeah.
Not to oversimplify. First, we had to flatten it and put a lightning inside of it.
Yeah. Very simple stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So like, I'm playing cymbals right now in our marching band, and so a lot of that is just fatigue training with upper arms, because you have to hold your cymbals up and play them in the whole game. You don't really get to sit them down, and so where most people, like whenever you're running or doing something strenuous, you have like a second wind and you get back energy. I have like what I equate to like 8 of those with my arms, because I have to, because the games are like 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And you don't get to put your cymbals down, and they're not heavy, but they get heavy, you know.
It's like just holding your arms out for long enough, but with added weight.
Yeah, and it also helps that whenever I was a kid, my mom, like, if we got in trouble or something, my sister and I would have to hold cans out.
Oh, she did that to y'all?
Yeah,
Ugh.
hold cans out like this. Except for we had to hold them from the top.
You had to T-pose with it.
Yeah, we had to hold them from the top too, so it would also be hard on our forearms.
Mm-hmm.
And if we either dropped the can or if our arms went below, parallel to the ground, our time would start over.
Oof.
It was rough,
Getting them gains.
but I was a buff child once, like I said, I said earlier I was kind of wimpy, but I was also comparing myself to Josh, who worked out every day.
Yeah.
Like, he actually was a child that bench pressed, you know?
You even lift, bro?
No. I lift cans of green beans. Okay, so, we didn't really show you much of the lake just because it's dark. You wouldn't really be able to see it. So there's kind of a lake. It's more like a reservoir next to campus. It's got alligators and the nastiest water in the world.
And it's what we filter to the entire city.
Yep. And it's
say filter very loosely.
yeah, it runs through old rusty iron pipes to the entire city. It's also what goes directly into the brewery. Yeah.
Which is why Natty Light is considered trash.
Yeah.
Why do we have a brewery making something called Natty Light? Who the fuck knows?
Yeah. Is that actually what our beer is here?
Yep.
Neither of us really drink. And by that I mean neither of us drink
At all.
at all. We're both sober. And hey, there's the president's house. President of the university lives there. He has way more columns than we do.
You would think they would just make the house have 3 columns,
You would think.
because that's the 3 columns is like the symbol of our university.
Yeah.
Um,
We can show you those too.
yeah.
There's smokestack. It's just a big smokestack that's been here pretty much since the founding of the university.
I'm gonna knock it over.
Sure you are,
All
But-
it takes is a sledgehammer.
and the determination and strength of another person. Not you.
Why not? Fuck off.
So there you go. Now you've seen smokestack.
It's a thing that exists.
Yep. Oh, they aren't lit up.
This is lame.
Well, I'll show you the columns, but they're really underwhelming because they aren't lit up at all.
It's not lit. There's a combi.
I'm sorry we flipped sides, but my arm was tired, and Caleb keeps going to the side of me.
I just want to exist.
So we're walking past the E-Lab right now, where we teach every Tuesday and Thursday. That's the entrance to the cafeteria, like the loading
this way.
entrance to the cafeteria. Why? Because of the officer?
Yep. Just because my experience with our campus police is not great.
I've had very few experiences with our campus police, but none of them have been positive. They've all been kind of neutral.
I've had one.
And one negative.
I've had one positive, one negative, but the negative was really bad.
Yeah. I've had one negative and then a bunch of neutral. Not that we're like getting in trouble and shit, but
No, it was just okay.
like whenever
So-
they're kind of condescending.
Okay, so the negative for both of us was the exact same night.
Was it?
Are you not talking about the one where they told us not to go onto campus?
Oh, that was a big negative. I remember that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. So 2 negatives.
Switched again.
Sorry, that hand doesn't keep it as steady.
So, the big negative is one night, it was after a football game. Cooper was still living on campus at the time
Yeah.
and had ridden with me to...
It wasn't after a football game. This was during Christmas.
Oh, yeah, it was during Christmas. And we were riding around catching Pokemon for Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And we were just trying to get back onto campus after.
So that I could go home.
And every single entrance to campus was telling us to go somewhere else. There are 4 total entrances to campus.
All 4 were telling us to go to one of the other 4.
Yeah. So I got to one of the furthest entrance, or I guess it's the first one if you're coming off of the interstate.
Yeah.
But I got to that entrance and I stopped at the entrance. I got out of my car and I approached the officer saying, "I need help."
Yeah. He said those exact words because we had the window rolled down. I could hear. He got out of the car and said, "I need help."
And the officer just said, "Sir, get back in your car and go right now."
And he like grabbed his taser. He didn't pull it or anything, but he like started for his taser. He was like, "Is that how you respond to like as an officer? Is that how you respond to someone whenever they say I need help?
Right.
Like I need help. I'm gonna tase this person right now. That seems like a good idea."
I was just trying to bring my friend home, and
Yeah.
I was being turned away at every single intersection. So
And finally, we just kind of drove past one of them. Like we ignored the one at the police entrance.
Yeah.
We just ignored what he was saying and just drove onto campus. And we were already on campus, and he was like, "Fine, whatever," because he had a bunch of other people. So we mentioned previously that Natchitoches is a Christmas town. By that we mean Christmas is a huge thing in Natchitoches.
The entire
The-
front street, which is what I told you earlier in the day, was like the main historical part of the town,
Yeah.
is completely covered front to back in Christmas lights.
Yeah.
It's
And
ridiculous.
the population of Natchitoches pretty much quadruples during Christmas. Because
Every hotel room is full. Every street is being walked up and down by
bed and
tourists.
breakfasts are full.
Yeah.
It's like every person in nearby Louisiana comes to Natchitoches for Christmas. And so the police were trying to keep people from like cutting through campus. which is not a shortcut by any means. Like, the speed limit on campus is consistently 15 miles an hour, except for like near the outside edges where it's 25. It's not a shortcut. And they were just trying to keep people from cutting through campus to lower the risk of people getting hit by cars, which is okay. But I mean, we're all fine with getting hit by cars.
The people that live here shouldn't be kept out, though.
Yeah, we were like, we showed one of them our ID, and I was like, I live on campus. He said, okay, go to this entrance. Then they said, no, go to this other entrance. And they just wouldn't let us back onto campus. Finally, we just like ignored one of them and just went onto campus. That was really negative with the officer.
Yeah.
And that was real bad. I forgot about that. I didn't so much forget, more like wanted to not remember that. Big puddle. You know what they say about splitting a puddle? Both of us get a nice tasty drink.
I didn't like any of that. Not a single word.
It's better than Akadish water. It's water that's been filtered through dirt. Oh, look, I'm getting a bunch of texts about the Drumline Party.
The green has been mixed.
Wonderful. I still don't care.
Means the party shall be starting within the next couple minutes.
Oh, fuck. I thought the recipe for those, like, alcohol mixes were, like, secret or something.
Yeah, but the green is specifically for percussionists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Me and Kevin and I have the recipes, and I assume I'm pretty sure Emily also had the recipe
And so she probably gave it to literally everyone she knows.
Somebody sent the recipe in the Drumline chat. Was just like, here you go, everybody. Didn't say anything about like, keep this a secret. This is just for percussionists. Nothing. Just here you go.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, you're stupid.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like a tradition kind of thing.
like a little secret thing that percussionists have.
Yeah.
But nope. We don't have that. Not anymore.
You can't have nice things.
Yeah.
And it's because of the people in our studio.
I hate the people. I hate most of the people in our studio.
Yeah.
I wonder if Roger's still home. He might have already left.
Where was he going? Oh yeah, he was going
He was
to the
going
party.
to the party.
Forgot.
I think he just said he was going to be there for a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
He doesn't drink either.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. We're a completely sober house.
Yeah.
The only reason alcohol
Which is very hard to find in Natchitoches.
Yeah, the only reason, because like we said, it's a wet campus now, so people are fine with drinking everywhere now.
I mean, it's a college campus. People were fine with drinking anyway.
Yeah, but now everywhere.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I'm just going to bring booze onto campus, it's fine.
Yeah.
The only reason alcohol would ever be in our house is for cooking.
Yeah.
And that would be for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only person that cooks in this entire house.
I mean, I can.
You can. You cook sometimes, like you cook your sandwiches, your like tuna melt sandwiches things.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
I was thinking about doing pulled pork again, too.
Yeah, that was also really good. You need to get drunk at the party, Roger.
It's not happening.
But Roger, drunk.
It's something I don't do.
Me either.
Me either.
I feel like drunk Roger would actually end my existence.
Probably.
Why would you assume the drunk me would end your existence?
Because sober you is holding back.
You're saying the drunk me is gonna walk up in you, look at you, just charge right at you.
Oh no, you're gonna come back like wasted. I'm gonna be asleep in my room.
You're gonna find a weapon.
And you're gonna find a fucking knife and just end me.
I have swords in my
There you go. You're gonna use one of your swords and just end me right there.
Roger.
I already have a weapon.
This is a pimp knife.
Why do I need a pimp knife?
End him in style.
There's no stuff.
End me in style?
He doesn't deserve that.
Oh, wow. Wow, Roger. Fucking telling it as it is.
What's up, Caleb?
I really do hate my life.
I don't hate your life.
I gotta get these two lover spats.
Caleb knows I love him enough to kill him, but love him still.
Is this what you told your high school friends in your dream?
I didn't say anything. I just shot him. There's a difference. And also it was a dream.
I'm going to die one day, and it's going to be Roger, and no one's going to know, because it's going to seem like a suicide, or like my heart just stopped beating.
You died in your sleep. No wounds, just dead. Okay.
Roger's making plans now.
Yeah.
No, like that made it believe you hang yourself. But you know, that's just too much work.
Roger scares me.
What? I don't. How should I scare you?
You're talking about murdering me!
It's okay because we're friends.
It's
okay because we're
I
friends.
would never do it, Caleb.
We're friends.
True, we are.
Okay. Roger's not going to kill me. Roger's going to ask for my help. At least in hiding the body.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't never plan on killing Caleb. Caleb needs to suffer in this life as much as we do.
What?
I said, because Caleb needs to suffer in this life as much as we do.
Wow. Wow. I don't understand where this came from.
What do you mean?
No, the thing is whenever I left, y'all weren't like this.
Because we didn't live together?
So this is all since you've been living here.
What have I done to you?
Nothing. Nothing. Caleb.
You aren't leaving this house until you tell us why you hate Caleb.
I don't hate Caleb. I love Caleb.
Then why do you treat him like this?
I haven't done anything.
This is an intervention.
With two people.
Caleb, grab a chair.
He's sitting on the sofa. He's far enough.
I'm sitting here, though.
He's close. He's close. He's far enough. He's good.
Now I have to do this to see you. Roger, why do you hate Caleb?
I do not.
Why do you treat Caleb like this?
I don't mean to.
You literally just said he has to suffer as much as we do.
I mean, it's life. We all suffer in
Yeah,
life.
but in the kitchen you were planning on how you would kill him.
Yes, then I thought about it. Letting him live is even worse.
And then you hugged me.
You hugged me. I
Yeah,
just
but
let
you allowed it. Why do you have such negative feelings towards Caleb?
I don't. I love Caleb.
I feel like Roger is much different now that this is an intervention.
Oh my god.
He's bottling it up.
Yeah.
This needs to stop, Roger.
Interesting.
This is how negative feelings grow. Are you sure you aren't possessed by like a demon or something?
No. No. Why would you think that?
You said that very questioningly.
Roger?
Why would you think that? Takes out a fucking gun.
Do I have to go get like my silver knife or something?
Oh. Why?
Why? I'll go get my Bible that's written in Greek.
Perfect.
Put it against his skin and see if he burns. Are you a demon?
No.
If you were a demon, would you tell us?
Yes and no.
He would tell you, but not me.
No, I tell both of you.
Then why yes and no?
Because yes, I might, but I probably cover it up as best as possible. So no.
I don't like this new Roger. I think I went too
You
far.
created
I
this.
think I went too far.
So I go back to the old me then?
The silent Roger?
Not quite. Go back to the first semester last year, you. The last Roger that I remember before this semester. Where you would talk to people, but you weren't, like,
Wouldn't that be...
really unsettling.
Wait, wouldn't that be last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 year ago, Roger was not threatening to kill me.
No.
That's because...
Wasn't threatening to kill anyone. Wasn't
no.
roasting people, but was talking to people and being a genuine nice guy Roger. I wanted to make a t-shirt about you. I wanted to make a t-shirt that said, be more like Roger. But now I don't. I'm not trying to call you an asshole or anything, but you're an asshole.
I'm sorry to be
So the thing is, freshman year, I tried to break Roger out of his shell.
Because I would not talk to him.
He never talks to anyone, and
I was too shy to talk to anyone.
and I tried to help you with that, and now it's too far.
It's not necessarily too far. I just have to tone it down a lot.
That's what too far is.
True.
Okay, Roger. Have fun at the party.
Okay, I'll see you.
Goodbye.
I might see you guys awake.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, considering
Okay.
it's Sunday night, I'll probably be awake.
Saturday night. No, please. I'm so glad that didn't hit the laptop. I was so scared.
Oh god, I was more scared. I was just like, where's that gonna go? It's either gonna be his head or the laptop.
Go with my head, fine. Don't hurt the laptop.
Fair enough.
It's my baby.
You do. Alright.
Bye, Roger.
Forget.
Oh yeah, I locked the door when I got home. I forgot you were going.
Alright.
Bye.
See you guys. Oh, yeah. Maybe.
See ya.
Yeah, that's probably it for the day. Sorry, I wasn't filming it whenever you said it. That's probably it for the day. It was a good day. Talked a lot.
It was restful.
Yeah. Did a lot.
Yeah.
Got a wireless charger for my phone.
Forkum.
Do you bleed purple and white? Answer in the comment section below.